Marshmallow Fanboy back with another review, this time of Batman from Dark Knights of Steel. Now, just a full disclosure on this, it probably should say Bat Prince and not Batman. In Dark Knights of Steel, it's kind of a, not really Game of Thrones, kind of, but it's an alternate universe thing where Batman is sort of the son of Jor-El, like not directly, it's different moms. I think Kal-El is one mom, and then Bruce Wayne is a different mom. I can't remember how it goes, but it's like they never refer to him as Superman. He is Kal-El. They never refer to him as Batman. He's Bat Prince. There's a lot of people going by just their regular name and sort of an alias, like Diana. Lance is Banshee and not Black Canary. So there's some stuff that, that more matches her power. Harley Quinn is Harley Quinn. The Robins are all Robins. But it's a really cool, it's a fun series. It's a 12-issue series by now. Volume 1 has been released, but Volume 2 has not. I don't think the series has not ended as of recording this. I think number 10 just came out in comic book stores, but it's cool. It's definitely a big swing for McFarlane taking on Dark Knights of Steel, because if this figure is successful, maybe he'll tackle other characters in the series, and that'd be cool. Love to get a Supergirl, a Wonder Woman, a Superman. I would love to get a regular Black Canary if I could, and as well as a Banshee, but a Black Canary would be awesome. I hope that he's working on it. Anywho, McFarlane this isn't the most kind of ridiculous swing he's taken, because it's Batman, and Batman is right up his alley. Batman tends to be the anchor of a lot of his series. He says, you know what, we're going to do Batman, and then we're going to do some other characters. So Batman is not unexpected, but he's got stuff like the Anti-Monitor and Wave Rider and just really obscure figures. Like Kyle Rayner in the Blue Lantern uniform is a simple repaint, but it's a little obscure. He's doing a lot of stuff, like Dead Man was super obscure when that came out. That was kind of awesome. I just ordered the series that has Captain Carrot in it from the premiere one. I was like, yeah, I love that version of Superman, and I love the Batman Green Lantern. That's awesome too. And yeah, I love Captain Carrot, who doesn't remember but Captain Carrot is mega obscure. But I ordered it a couple days ago when it came out, the day that it came out. And McFarlane was going, hey man, I'll give you a whole case of Captain Carrot. And one of the Captain Carrot figures is a guaranteed Platinum series figure that has his old costume instead of his modern costume. In 3 days, or maybe it was the same day, I don't remember when it was, but everything with Captain Carrot sold out. The individual figure sold out, the series sold out, and the 6-figure case of just Captain Carrot sold out. It was insane. So McFarlane's taking giant swings, and this might not seem like such a giant swing, but if it does well, maybe he'll commit to more characters in the line. So let's take a closer look. From the comic book series, Dark Knights of Steel, we have Bat Prince, aka Batman. That's what he's known as normally. There is the throne. It's very cool. I'm sure that art that's on the back is on the card as well. Has a QR code. I'm not sure what that goes to, but very cool. And of course, the side with who it is, so that you can file it in your bookcase like a library book. So it's very cool on the outside. It's a really good looking character. I love the texture on the armor and everything, and the kind of the rips in the robes. The sword is a little curved to the side. I'm not sure, but if this is the straight edge and this kind of curves to it, when he holds it, it could look just normal. But for right now, it looks like it kind of bends that way a little bit. But why don't we break him out of his package and take a closer look at Batman / Bat Prince from Dark Knights of Steel. Now that he's out of the package, including his trading card, let's take a closer look. First of all, at the file card, because that is all wrong. That is not the Dark Knights of Steel origin for Batman, or Bat Prince, as they call him in there. It's a very cool picture. I don't know who the artwork is by, but it's a really nice piece. But that is the trading card. So good front. The back is suspect. It's sus. Is anybody saying sus anymore? I'm not sure. So this is the Dark Knight of Steel. Let's take a closer look at him. First, let's check out his sword. It's hard to see, but there's a definite sheen to the hilt. It's a nice color hit. The blade is pretty plain. Pretty plain. The sword itself, I mean, is pretty plain. The hilt is kind of nicely done. It's very cool. It even has kind of the little bat things at the edge, sort of like batarangs at the end. It's very cool. The sword itself is very kind of pliable and bendy, not sturdy at all. It comes with the action figure stand, as do all McFarlane toys, which is a nice addition. I'm not complaining about that. Let's take a closer look at the design. First, he has the sword hilt sticking through the hole in his cape. A lot of the cape is damaged. There's a lot of holes in the cape. That's nice. The sword goes right through the cape. You can actually put that right through. Right into the hilt. And you can see it. There's a little bar here that keeps the sword going in. I think that's as far as it goes. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. But it does make a nice, not silhouette. I guess if you had a silhouette on it, that sword hilt would look really cool sticking out of the top of it. The mask is really cool. Has the kind of the armored mutton chops kind of coming down to protect the mouth a little bit better on each side. That's really nice. Has kind of like a little bit of damage. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit of damage on his dome. Let me see if I can zoom. Just focus in on that. A little bit of like damage on his cowl where he's taken some hits. It's got kind of the armor here that kind of looks like chainmail. You've got the armored breastplate that looks like it has taken some damage. Looks like a modified bat logo up here. It's reminiscent of a bat. It isn't the traditional logo that we're used to. And of course the kind of the, I don't know what, it's not a kilt, but it has holes in it as well. He has gauntlets that are really nicely done. He has the three sort of most of his gauntlets have the bat gauntlet look with the little three kind of teeth showing out from it. Has really nice kind of damage on the leg armor here, a little bit here where some stuff is chipped off. This armor is well worn. This armor has been used and abused, and he's been through hell with it. He's got armored gloves. The fingers look like they have armor on them. And of course the fist looks like it has a little bit of armor on it as well. He has a kind of a utility belt back here, but it's less pronounced than it is on his kind of superhero uniform, and instead of this kind of medieval, the hilt is or the scabbard rather, is really kind of floppy. The sword's not very substantive either. Wish the sword was a little more solid. It's an adult collectible, so you can make the sword as solid as you want it to. People keep making the swords very soft. So let's go through the articulation on Bat Prince. 0 head up. Just keeps returning to neutral. Pretty good head down. A little bit of side to side. This armor on the shoulder is attached to the shoulder, so it moves sort of independent. It moves with the shoulder and not sort of attached to here. So you get full range of motion on the arms. Really good wingspan. The armor sort of slips over where the joint meets, where this meets the joint. If it goes underneath, it's still really good, and if it goes on top, it's still really good. So neither position, whether it's on top of the back or underneath into the joint, seems to stop it. Still gets really good wingspan. Bicep swivel, double elbow, wrist joint, wrist swivel, mid torso rocker, standard McFarlane legs, 0 thigh swivel, weird, double knee, ankle hinge, and ankle rocker. And that is Batman, or Bat Prince, from the Dark Knights of Steel. It's a cool miniseries, and by the time this comes out, Volume 2 could possibly be out as well. So it's neat to see all of the kind of medieval versions of these characters and the different interpretations of them. So go check it out. It's finite. It's only 12 issues, so you don't need to know anything going in, and it sort of doesn't matter to anything that you might be collecting afterwards, because it's its own world. So until next time, enjoy your toys.